Jesse does voices.
Hey, what's crack-a-lackin', everybody? Welcome back to another action figure review. And today we're going to be taking a look at these 7 colorful, sexy bastards, the Power Rangers metallic action figures. Except for these 2 fucktards, they're not metallic. But hey, that doesn't stop this review from happening. So without further ado, we're going to be taking a look at these guys' individual boxes, and then we'll take a look at the figures themselves. Alrighty, folks, let's take a look at the first 5, which are the metallic line, which consists of the black one, the blue one, the red one, the yellow one, and the pink one. So they all have the same box, technically. Oh, yeah, basically they all have the same box, except they all have their individual, Power Ranger covers in the front, like the red one, the blue one, whatever. You know what I'm talking about, fuck you. But they're all basically the same thing, part of the same line. Now, the White Ranger and the Green Ranger boxes are both basically the same as well. They're both different from the metallic lines, obviously. They're 2 different lines, like the white and the green one are part of the Build a Megazord line. I don't have the green box, but I do have the White Ranger, which I'm showing off in a little bit right now. Alrighty, so to start off this set of wonderful figures, let's start off with the Red Ranger. Now, if you're not familiar with these costumes, which I'm not sure why you wouldn't be, this is from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the first Power Rangers adaptation, or the Kyoryu Sentai Zero Ranger, if you're a fucking weeb. Now, if you're not familiar with this whole thing, so Power Rangers were not, they're not... You're gonna hate me for saying this. They're not original. No, they didn't copy Voltron. Technically, Voltron copied Power Rangers in a way, and let me explain why. So, originally, these fuckers were a Japanese show. Hold on. Let me explain why and how. So, this Japanese show called Super Sentai, or basically this, but the Japanese... I don't hate Japanese, by the way. I'm not trying to be racist. So, basically, Super Sentai is the Japanese version of Power Rangers, or the originals. I mean, they were going on since the 1970s. Super Sentai was not Power Rangers. Power Rangers was recently adapted in the 1990s. So, Super Sentai, since they were in the 70s, you could basically argue that Voltron technically copied them, but they really didn't. It was more of an influence or whatever. But hey, don't quote me on that. I'm kind of, I'm not the best person to quote on information and whatnot, to rely on. I'm kind of an idiot, but, it just pisses me off sometimes when people are like,
Oh, Power Rangers copy Voltron.
but hey, I'm not complaining, and I probably sound like I'm kind of bitching about it, but hey, whatever, you do whatever you want to do, you believe whatever you want to believe, I don't care. Whatever, worship whatever you want. No, but alright, back to what I was gonna do. To start off the figures, let's take a look at the Red Ranger first. So, you get your metallic Red Ranger there. I don't have the original I don't have the original figures because these are re-releases. The original ones weren't metallic and they didn't come with their weapons because these guys do have their weapons. But I don't have the originals. I do have these. They were really awesome, $22 each. Rip my wallet. These guys are awesome. They get their little morphers there, the belts. Each figures have their morphers there. They're really cool. They have this like silver metallic paint on there. It looks amazing. Then they got the gold and everything. Ooh boy, gold heart. Oh. I basically love these figures' body molds as well. They're not the worst and they're not the best, but they're pretty cool. Now, I do have one gripe with these body molds, and I'll explain later what it is. But let's take a look at their helmets there. So, the Red Ranger's helmet. So, let's focus. Already, you got the Red Ranger helmet. That looks amazing. I mean, it looks really awesome. You can see the mouthpiece. It is like a shiny metallic silver, and you get a side view there. Ooh, that looks amazing. Ooh, that's crispy. Ooh, that's tender. Let's take a look at the back here. Oh boy, that looks amazing. Oh yeah. Let me just get the light on there. Ooh, yeah. There is a little bit of marbling in these guys, which isn't really bothersome to me. I don't know why people don't like marbling. I personally don't care. So let's go ahead and put this motherfucker back on here. So, all these figures share the same body molds, or at least the male ones. The female ones share their individual body molds. At least these guys don't have, bad articulation, but they have pretty good articulation. I mean, actually, I think they have more articulation than Marvel Legends, which is pretty cool. I mean, they are by Bandai, so, that's pretty cool. Now, I will get into the articulation later. I just wanted to show off the Red Ranger first. So let's take a look at the Black Ranger here. So the Black Ranger, he has, you know, basically the same thing as all of them. They all have basically the same design. The only difference really is the morphers. Yeah, the morphers are all different. You know, they got the Mastodon one. I'm just trying to get a focus there. I don't know if you can really tell. That's supposed to be a Mastodon morpher. And then, you know, his helmet right there. Looks pretty cool, actually. You know what? I always like the Black Ranger's helmet the most out of these ones. The Mighty Morphin ones. They always look... Or I'm sorry, the Kyoryu Sentai Ranger! Sorry. Yeah, the Black Ranger's helmet was one of my favorites. I mean, it looks pretty cool, man. Zack is, you know, he's awesome. Or Adam, whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to choose. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the Blue Ranger, or Billy. Alright, so here's his helmet. Right there. Just hold your tits. I will show off the body right now. There you go. That looks awesome. You got the back right there. This is supposed to be the what's it called? The what's it called? The fucking Triceratops. There you go. I forgot about it. So you got his body right there. It looks awesome. I'm gonna try to get it in the middle here. So you got his body right there. It looks awesome, and you got his Triceratops morpher right there. I really like the metallic wash on these guys, the paint, and I really love the way the color turned out on these guys. So up next we got Kimberly. She looks pretty glossy, pretty spicy, pretty sexy. You know, looks awesome. Okay, so one thing that differentiates these figures is, or the female ones, that is the pink one has a skirt while the yellow one doesn't. Shit. But yeah, you know, they share the same body mold, these two, which is, you know, pretty cool. So you got the pink one right here, you got the morpher right there, which looks pretty nice. You know, you get your helmet right there. It looks spectacular. It looks spicy. And let's just take a look at the yellow one right now, you know. So you got the yellow one. You know, you got her helmet, Trini's helmet, or Aisha. Fuck you. There you go. There you go. That looks amazing. She is, you can see her morpher. There's her morpher right there. Now let's take a look at the White Ranger here. This guy is really cool, actually. I love the way this figure turned out. There you go. There's the White Ranger. That looks spectacular. Oh boy, I love the way this looks. Now this isn't the metallic one, by the way. The green one and the white one aren't metallics. These are all these are individual lines. But there you go. I love the amount of detail these guys have, especially the white one. Ooh, boy, that looks awesome. Oh man, the White Ranger was really cool. And in case you didn't know, the White Ranger and the Green Ranger are both the same person, Tommy Oliver. But he was originally evil for a little bit, you know. The Rita, you know, took control of him, you know, and shit like that. If you watch the show, and then he, you know, was bad as the Green Ranger, and he was basically the Red Ranger's rival. And then later he turned good and turned to this piece of garbage White Ranger. Now we took a look at the we haven't taken a look at this motherfucker yet. Hold on, I'm stupid. All right, so let's take a look at the Green Ranger first. It's kind of hard to review 5 figures or 7 figures in the same video. All right, so we got the Green Ranger right there. Shit. Then we got his fucking shit here, his armor, with some nice symbols on there. You got your helmet. This is the Green Dragon Sword, or the Dragon Sword, whatever the fuck you want to call it. His design is a little different from the other costumes. You get his little morpher right there. That looks pretty nice. Yeah, and alright, so now that we taking a look at these guys, let's take a look at their weapons. So first, let's take a look at Zack's weapon, or Adam, or where the fuck his Black Ranger weapon. So you get his axe here, which looks really cool, you know, and it's also a gun as well. You know, you got the barrel right there with the sight. This is pretty cool. I love this. So Power Ranger-y, so spicy. Ooh. Now let's take a look at the Blue Ranger's weapon, which is this thing, this mace spear, whatever the fuck it is. I don't fucking. This isn't a mace. I'm stupid. It's a fucking staff. God, it's a staff. Or it's a staff. So there you got your power coin or whatever. It looks just really nice. Look at that. Oh boy. Now these can't detach because I know you could detach them in the show and everything, or they get detached in the show, but they can't here. It's all one fucking piece. And here's the Pink Ranger's bow, which looks really cool. You know, you get this nice pink detail there, the lines. Nice detail as well, and she holds it very well too. And she does have this arrow. She comes with this arrow right there, which is warped, which is kind of stupid, but hey, who cares? It still looks cool. And of course, just in case you wanted to know, she does have a hand that's special to hold the arrow right there. It's specially made for that. Pretty cool. Now let's take a look at the Yellow Ranger's weapon, which are these two dagger thingies. Focus, come on, focus, 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 you fucking. There you go. All right, so you get these, which look amazing. Oh man, I love the color on these the most. This looks awesome. Let's take a look at the bottom here. These are not attachable. They're both different, you know, weapons. Right there, or single weapons. I mean, dual-wielded weapons. Look pretty cool. Up next, we got the Red Ranger's weapon, which is his sword, which is dope. It looks awesome. It's like really, you know, bendable plastic, so you know you can't really get hurt with it. No sharpness there. Some nice detail, you know, the gold over the red. Ooh, nice touch, Bandai or Hasbro, whatever the fuck, I don't fucking know. And then, of course, you get the White Ranger Saba, or, you know, his sword. It's called Saba. So there you got his Saba right there, which looks awesome. Ooh, I like, you know what? I take it back. This is my favorite one so far. This looks amazing. I love the gold on this, the metallic silver, and then you get the tiger right there, the white tiger. If it'll load, or focus. Oh, that looks nice. You got the red eyes there. Ooh, they really went in and painted the eyes red. Look at that. If it'll load, come on, focus. That looks awesome, man. They actually painted the eyes red in there. Ooh, boy, that's amazing. Oh, you can stop on my asshole. Then here's the Green Ranger's sword, which looks amazing. I love this. It's actually really simple. There's not much to it. So you get a full rotation in the head right there. You get a full 360. His head goes up that much, and it goes down that much. His arms do extend outward that much, and there is a full rotation right there. He does have a bicep swivel, some double jointed elbows. He does have a forearm rotation. He does have a joint in the wrist that allows it to, you know, move around and shit like that. He does have a crunch that allows him to go forward that much, and they go backward that much. And again, all of the males share the same body mold, so that's why I'm showing off only this guy. He does have a waist swivel. His legs do kick out a lot. They do go forward a lot, and they don't go back a lot. They do have a thigh rotation, double jointed elbows, calf swivel. Their ankles move down that much, and they go up that much, and they do have ankle pivot, a lot of decent articulation. For the females, it's a little different. You do get the same thing with the head. Hold on, come on, focus. What's with my camera today? Focus. God damn it. Okay, so her head, I'm sorry, has a full rotation. It does go up that much, and it does go down that much. Her arms do go out more than the males, and you know, of course, she has a full rotation there. She does have a bicep swivel right there. Hasbro, you should really take notes on here. She does have single jointed elbows. She does have a forearm rotation. Her hands are basically on the same joint as the males. Her ab does go backward that much, or forward that much. I'm sorry, and they do go backward a lot. And you know, it's on a ball joint, so it's detachable. The head detaches too, at least for mine. Her legs go outward that much, and they don't go back a lot because of her fucking ass, and they do go up forward that much. She does have a not bicep swivel, a thigh rotation, double jointed knees, which is awesome, some thigh rotation, and she does have ankle pivot, and so her ankles go up and down and shit like that. So decent articulation for the females. Now, something cool about these guys is their wrists have like a some sort of Bandai SH Figure Arts type of like peg there. You know, you could argue there are the SH Figure Arts action figures for the Power Rangers. You could tell me, why didn't you just get those? Well, I didn't get them because I'm not fucking insane. Now, to measure out these hunky chunky bastards, they stand at around 7 inches tall. The females stand at around 6.5 inches. So, that's pretty spicy. Alrighty, now, after everything that we've been through today, if I were to rate these bastards up, I'd give them a rating of, let's see here. I'm going to give them a rating of, I'm going to give them, in total, I'll give them a 9 out of 10. The reason why I say this is because, remember that gripe I was talking about earlier? It's the fact that these figures are fucking loose. And not only that, their fucking limbs are detachable. Really easily detached. Their fucking limbs can come out that easily, which is why I'm giving these guys a 9 out of 10. But the reason why I'm giving them a kind of a high rating is because they're freaking awesome. They're awesome to pose, a lot of articulation, really cool, really good body molds. I love these guys, which is why I'm giving them a 9 out of 10. I do recommend getting them, but I'm gonna warn you, they're really pricey. I paid over $100 for all of these guys because, well, they're each like $20 a pop. But go ahead, go to your local Walgreens, to your GameStops and whatnot. You'll find them there, or just order them online. But that's pretty much what it is for today's video. Now, of course, always stay tuned for the next video and everything like that. My brain hurts right now because it was kind of hard to put all these guys in one video. It was my fault for doing that, I know, but I mean, my friends told me all to do it in one video, because I did tell them. They were like, just do it all in one video. I mean, it's all the fucking same thing. I'm like,
I guess you're right. I'll fucking do that.
no, I'm just gonna end this video right now. I'm really tired. My brain can't think straight right now.